What's going on, you guys? So it is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I still haven't had a full meal, so I'm gonna make some protein pancakes, and I figured I would bring you guys along with me and show you how to make some protein pancakes. So I've played around with a few different recipes, and this is like kind of the basic one I stick to. It's just super easy, and it's like four ingredients, and like, I mean, you can play around with it and like do different things with it, but so I have what I call my pancake maker here. Ooh, no, it's like some kind of griddle, my mom calls it, but I call it my pancake maker because that's all I make on it. So we're gonna put that at 300. Oh, you like those? And wait for that to heat up. It's not. Yeah, this pan is non-stick, which is so sweet, so I don't have to put any oils or any spray or anything on it. If you don't have a little pancake maker thingy like this, you can just use a regular pan. But unless you have a really good non-stick pan, I would suggest to coat it with either a little bit of olive oil or our coconut oil, or whatever you got, olive oil spray, something like that, just real light. So literally everything you can just mix into a bowl and pour onto the pan. But first I wanted to, what's those games? Kidding, sort of. So the first thing I'm going to do is a ½ cup of oats. So I have like the bigger oats in there, and you want more of like an oat flour. This is actually your flour for the pancakes. So if you have them in this formation, that's fine. All you need to do is grind them up in whatever you have to make it oats. Or you can actually go out and buy oat flour. So it's really whatever you prefer. So I've got a ½ cup of oats here. I'm going to pour it, drop it on the hot pan. I got my Ninja here. Gonna screw on the lid. If you guys don't have a Ninja, they're freaking awesome. Literally, so you just saw like the cap is the blender thing. You really just stick it in here, turn it, and after I plug it in, you're ready to blend, and it takes like 2 seconds. See? So 3 seconds of blending, and we have oat flour. See how it's a flour? Alright. Next, we are going to put in 3 egg whites. You can do like 2 egg whites and a full egg, which is, you can do that sometimes. It makes it like maybe a little puffier, but there's no real super big benefit to it except some extra protein. I do suggest, though, if you don't use the yolk for the 3rd egg, to put a little bit of like liquid in there, whether it be almond milk, just like a dash, or just a little bit of water. I actually prefer the almond milk. I think it gives it a little more depth of flavor. And I just use unsweetened original. Sorry about my hair, guys. I haven't done anything today, gone to the gym yet, or anything like that. So, unsweetened original, 0 sugar. I'm starting no sugar today. Just a dash. So those are actually our main ingredients there, and of course they're called protein pancakes. So I have peanut butter cup protein here, and this is by the company called First Form. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about protein as I'm making this. I'm about to show you two proteins. The one I'm using right now is the peanut butter cup one, and that's a protein isolate. And what that means is this is more of like the meal replacing type of protein. It's like your typical whey protein that you would buy. It like feeds you over a longer period of time. It goes through your body slower. Your body processes it over a longer period of time. So these are really good, for the morning. They're obviously really good for baking. So I really, really like this protein. This is my first time using it for protein pancakes. So I hope it's really good. But the other, stuff everywhere. And if it's a little, if you don't have enough liquids in your mix, then, just keep adding some more almond milk or water, whatever. See, mine's kind of thick here. I'm gonna put a little water in. And then we got more of a batter consistency. And my pan is all heated up now. I can feel it. Alright, so before I put these pancakes on, they literally only take maybe 60 seconds once they're on there, I wanted to talk to you guys about another kind of protein real quick. So again, this is First Form. It's called the Formula 1, and this is a mint chocolate chip. It's really good. So this protein it's still a whey protein, but it's a little bit different than the whey that I just showed you. So this is a hydrogenized protein, and essentially what that means is it went through a different state when it was being created. Oh my gosh, my pan is burning. The powder that I dropped on it. And so basically what that means is the process they use to make this kind of protein is a little bit different, and it makes the protein powder come about even differently. So the higher temperature that protein's heated from, the more nutrients it loses, the less you're getting out of it. So this is a very, very slow burned protein, and what that means is that it's able to absorb into your body quicker. So you want to use a hydrogenized protein right after your post-workout. For instance, this one, you literally only scoop it in 6 ounces of water. So it's literally just this much. You put the scoop in, you throw it in, and it still has 20 grams of protein in it. It's still really, really great for you. It has all those benefits, has some vitamins. But it's really, really good for getting into your muscles post-workout. So you will be hungry still for a solid meal, probably, 30 to 45 minutes after you take this, after your post-workout. But there's really no need to have it any other time except for when you're done working out. So those are the difference between those two whey proteins. Of course, there's soy protein, there's plant-based protein. There's tons of other things out there. So just find what works for you. I am lactose intolerant, and whey protein does come from cheese. So sometimes it upsets my stomach. This brand, however, does not. So that's why I stick with it. So I will continue with this and show you guys the rest of the protein pancakes. Alright. So we're gonna get, we'll do 1, 2. I usually try to make them a little smaller and do more, but that's okay. And we'll do one final one. So if these are not chocolatey enough for you, you can sub seriously any whey protein in with these. A lot of times when I do just regular chocolate, I will also add in Hershey's Cocoa Special Dark. It's the best flavored one. But for now, since I've never tried with this flavor, we're just going to see how this goes. I'm sure you're wondering, well, oh, you can't use maple syrup because of all the sugar. So I have all natural peanut butter here. And what I'm going to do is while these pancakes cook, I'm going to heat them up and drizzle it on top. So I'll take about a big spoonful, put it in a bowl, put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, mix it up, put it in again. So how you can tell that the protein pancakes are starting to cook. You see the bubbles they're starting to get? So those bubbles, those air bubbles. Once your pancake's pretty full of those bubbles and it starts lifting from the bottom, you can kind of see it here. It's like lifting up a little bit. It is definitely time to flip them. I'm going to give it probably another 15 seconds, but this one looks pretty ready. I'm going to run back here. Mix my peanut butter a little bit. Throw it in for like another, it's pretty melted, so I'm going to go just for like another 10 seconds. Got peanut butter in the microwave. And then these look ready to be cooked. So we're going to take that, kind of feel around the edges, press down a little bit. Whoop. Flip. And then see those bubbles. Whoop. I went right over it for me. So they do not have to be on the second side for as long as they were on their first side. So the first side is probably about two-ish minutes. And the second side probably just like a minute. And then they're all done. I've got my melted peanut butter here. These are made out of just peanuts, so I suggest when you get peanut butter, you get the ones that are literally just peanuts, nothing else added. You don't need all the oil, you don't need all that stuff. If it is separated, just mix it up. I know it's kind of gross, like ew, but whatever. These are almost done. I like to clean up as I go, so my mess after. These are an awesome way to edibly get protein in. So they look ready. You get Big Papa first. The two smaller ones. These are like super filling, you guys. So lots of good food in there. I'm going to the gym in about like 2 hours. So this is a good time to eat this, and I'll probably have another little snack before I go. Alright, I'm just going to take this spoonful and kind of just zigzag it across. I'm so excited. Dun, 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 dun. Yum! I will be sure to put that little recipe in the comments below because it's super easy and seriously took like 10 minutes. So I'll throw the recipe down on there for you guys. I am on my way to go check out a space for the last scenes that we're filming for Dollface with my director and producer. If you guys didn't know, I'm also an associate producer on Dollface. So I'm really pumped. It's actually like kind of in my neighborhood, so I don't have to go very far, which is so nice. But yep, we have to do 2 days of filming left, and then we start going into post-production. So we're getting there. Woo! Oh, you got a ball. It's so cute. Can you roll it to me? Roll it to me. You don't want to do that, huh? Oh yeah? Oh, what you doing? Oh, watch your head, little baby. With that.
Or do the 80 servings with the 25.
Jackson. Oh, you're so cute. What you got there? You don't like that.